So, if you watch my videos, you know I don't do this. I don't do the face-to-face, talking to the camera. I stay behind the camera and I do my thing and I do my voiceovers. But I ordered this FROSTFORM and I wanted to do you a little unboxing video. Be kind, this is the first time I've gone in front of the camera properly. I ordered this because I do a lot of ganache cakes and it's meant to be really good for them. I currently use the Pro Froster. I love it, it's really good. It does take a while to get used to. There's a couple of videos on my channel. If you haven't seen them, go see them. But this looks quicker in terms of you can use it with the ganache pretty much freshly made. You know, you just wait for it to cool a little bit, pop it in a piping bag, put it in. So time saver was one of the reasons. It looks super easy to use. It would be quicker. And just generally less waiting around. I think I will, I don't know, I haven't used it yet. I literally have took my address label off and opened this bit down here. I've lifted the lid and that's it. I have not opened it, so I'm unboxing this with you. I'm going to be as surprised as you are. I'm going to discover everything in there at the same time as you. Well, not the same time because I'm recording this ahead of time, but you know what I mean. So, I ordered mine on the 24th of March. It was pre-order at the time. I knew that was fine. It was posted on the 14th of May. And it arrived on Saturday the 5th of June, really quite late at night, which was quite surprising. It was about 6 o'clock, which if you're in the UK, you know, the mail generally doesn't come that late when it's the Royal Mail, which it was. It normally comes, I mean, on a Saturday, you're lucky if you get anything past 12. So I wasn't really expecting it to come. I'd been tracking it for a while. It did get held up in customs for a couple of weeks, but that was okay. I knew it was pre-order when I ordered it. I've seen a few people complaining, oh, you know, mine hasn't arrived yet. I ordered it 6 weeks ago, blah, blah, blah. I think they're being quite harsh on the company. The company is quite quite forward with you when you order that, you know, there's a big wait. Obviously mine was pre-order and they didn't have a firm date at the time I pre-ordered it. However, because I pre-ordered it, I got about a third off it. It was definitely a little bit cheaper. It was like on an offer for pre-order, so I was fine with that. Waited, like I say, took a couple of weeks to come through customs. I emailed them a few times. They were really good, came back to me really, really quickly, less than 24 hours. And, you know, kept me updated. I had full tracking. I have no complaints about the company. They were really upfront about how long it would take, that it was pre-ordered, that they're working through the orders. If you follow them on Instagram or socials, you'll see they literally post videos daily showing how many they're sending out all the time. They show packing videos, all sorts. So I think people just need to be a little bit more patient, in my opinion. So anyway, I'm going to unbox this with you and let's see what you think. I'm going to disappear off the camera now because I'm going to flip my camera around so that you can see it better. And yeah, we'll see what we've got. Okay. The box itself is really sturdy, really nice and thick. I can't see any damage on the box. Like I say, really well packaged. It had the pulley thing. I don't know what you call them. The thing that pulls it apart there. I did open that a bit, but then I decided to hang on to it so I could share opening it with you guys. So let's open it. So the box, like I say, really thick, really sturdy. So immediately you open the box and it's like so cute. You get this little card in here. It says your cake life just got better. On the back it reads, thank you. Our mission is to make your cake life as easy as possible. As crazy cake makers ourselves, we know your struggles. We are here to take away the stress and leave only the fun. Thank you for joining us on our mission. Emily Coyle, creator of FROSTFORM. I hope I said her name right. I'm really sorry if I didn't. So yeah, and look, it's holographic. It's so cute. Nice little touch. And then oh, this is little I don't know, the confetti things. So then there's a how to use. I won't go through all of that with you. It does come inside it. There is also loads of videos online. I'm sure other cake makers have probably beat me to doing one on YouTube. But I'm going to do one anyway. I'm not going to do it today. I am purely unboxing today. I will make another video this week or next week on my first time using it. So it'll be my first time at the same time I'm showing you guys. So it won't be a tutorial. It'll just be me having my first time. So it's got these super cute little touch here. Look, of all the, and it's got all the colours from the logo in there. And then you've got this cute tissue paper with their logo on and all the little baking things, the spatulas, the cakes, more confetti. So that's a super cute touch, I really like that. Okay, let's try and get rid of some of this. Obviously, some bubble wrap, keep it all nice and safe. It's all, you can see it's folded over and it's actually put underneath as well. They've not just tossed it on top. It's really thought out really well about how they're going to package and make sure it arrives safely. And then I ordered the 6-inch, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. Mine is the 6-inch because that's the size of cake I do almost all the time. I do some 7s when they release a 7. If I like it, I'll order that too. And then they've got this paper around here to protect the product. The liner, I can see there. So yeah, let's take this paper out. And I think this looks like a piping bag. I didn't even know you got one, or if that's a little cute extra touch that they provide. It is. It's a pink. It's pink. It's a pink piping bag. That is so cute. It is a plasticky one, so it would be classed as disposable. However, you can easily reuse these. I reuse these loads. They wash up really nicely. The only time I don't reuse them is if I've used something super sticky in them, like a meringue or something like that. And I tend to use fresh ones when I'm filming my videos because it looks nicer. So if you spot that I'm using fresh ones all the time, you're like, oh, she said that she reuses them and she's not. She's using a fresh one. It's because I like my videos to look nice. But yeah, that's a lovely little touch. I didn't know that came with it. Maybe it doesn't and it's a little extra, I don't know. So now we've got, so I'm gonna have to turn around. Wow, this is really heavy. I didn't expect it to have so much weight. That's like the main form for it. I'm honestly, like I said before, discovering this at the same time as you. Okay, so I flip you around so I can see what I'm doing now. So we've got the liner here, it says peel to reveal on it. How to use. Your frost form liner consists of a side liner and a base liner. Your frost form liner will fit into your frost form former that is the same size. Okay, so that's the little, like if you've seen their videos, that's the sort of peely thing. Zoom you out a little bit. So that's the sort of peely outside layer that holds everything together. Okay, so let's open this one. So again, this is all really cute. The packaging all matches. It's really nicely done. So this is just coated in a bit of plastic. Like I said to you before, I haven't opened this previously. I lifted the lid and then I decided I was going to do a little unboxing because why not? So this is the crumb cutter. So for when you've baked your cakes and you want to make sure that they're going to fit into this. In fact, that's a really nice fit. Again, nicely thought out. So you would slide this down on top of your cake layers once you've trimmed them, etc. Along the top, I use my ag bay for that. Leveled them off, and then you would trim the edges to make sure that they're going to fit in this former correctly. So this has got, again, oh, that's like a little peely plastic, kind of like when you buy acrylic ganache discs. So I'm going to pull that off. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'm trying. There we go. So, oh, that's got the logo on it as well. How lush is that? I don't know if you can see it. Let me put something behind it so you can see it. Can you see? I don't know if you can see still. It's got, oh no, it's rubbish. No, the product isn't rubbish, but the lighting is. So can you see the logo there? It says FROSTFORM on it. It's sort of like risen off the plastic on the outside, not the inside, so it won't put frost form on all of your cakes. But this is really thick as well, guys. This is really good quality. I'm really impressed with this so far. Obviously haven't used it, but from the results I'm seeing online, I'm not concerned about its actual performance. So then we've got a bit more. There is a bit of plastic in here. I'm not keen on the amount of plastic, but they've tried, and I think obviously they've tried to minimise. Again, I think this is the bit that goes in the bottom. I don't know. I've not used it. I've not watched the videos fully enough to know. I'm looking at the instructions and I still don't know. So, yes, I think that goes in there. Again, it's got the FROSTFORM sort of logo on it, so you can feel it's risen out of the plastic. I believe, don't quote me, but I believe that goes in there whichever way up. And then the liner is the last part. So I'm not pertaining to be an expert. I'm clearly not. Oh, there's another little, I have no idea what I'm doing. There's another one here. I think that goes down there. It might need leaving out to be flattened because it's been wrapped up inside the other one. So yeah, I think that goes in there. And then this is the liner. And that has got depth markings on it as well, which is quite handy. My cakes are normally between 5 and 6 inches deep, so it's quite nice. Sometimes you like to just get a ruler out just to check, so it's kind of nice to be able to see it on the outside. There's a little bit of plastic in this hooky bit where the liner attaches in. Let's take that out, we don't need that. So it's got the little hashtag peel to reveal on the side, confirming to me that it is the 6-inch one. The website, the logo, and this is really thick as well. And it's sort of, on the outside it's a bit rough and got a bit of texture to it, but on the inner side that would touch your cake, it's really smooth. A slightly matte feel, but really smooth, won't leave any marks on your cake and stuff, I wouldn't think. So yeah, I'm not, like I say, that I know that clips in there, and that is about as much as I can say on that, because like I say, I don't know how to use it yet. I'm gonna go in there and that's it. So yeah, that's how it comes if you buy the complete kit. I think you can buy this without this. However, I personally bought both because trimming my cakes to fit in there is just going to be a pain. I know that if I've used their crumb cutter, it's going to fit in perfectly. And to be honest, I think I would probably still use this with my Pro Foster as well. And it's really thick, really rigid. You can feel it's really strong. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the quality. The quality is top notch. Everything's been really well thought out. Everything's got their logo on. This has got their logo on as well. You know, I'm really impressed, and I'm gonna make another video for you later in the week of my first time using it. I haven't decided if that's gonna be an actual cake or I might do a biscuit cake. They're supposed to be quite easy to do in this as well. I think I've wrapped this the wrong way. I am definitely going to watch their videos. Yeah, that's got to be right, surely. I don't even know. I'm going to watch their videos before I use it. And I will report back. And I'll make another video for you of my first time using it and see what you think. And yeah, so I have no more to say. It was really well packaged. The ordering process was really, really easy on their website. Their customer service was really good when I needed to get in touch because I was a bit concerned how long it had been sat in customs. But obviously there wasn't really much they could do about that. It's not their fault, it was out of their control. But they were still really helpful and nice. And yeah, like I say, really, really excellent quality. You can see how thick the acrylic is on this former. And then it's sort of got the hole in the bottom so you can push the cake out at the end. I use baking pans that are that way. So yeah, I really like it. And this is really thick as well. In fact, that's thicker this bit that goes in the bottom is thicker than that. It's really, really sturdy. None of this is breaking. You know, sometimes you buy a new product and it looks really fancy and nice online, and then you get it and you're like, oh, this is really flimsy. You know, I make cakes for a living. So yeah, the mess is everywhere. I've not tidied up. I'm really impressed with this. The packaging was excellent, top notch, can't fault it at all. Not too much waste. There were a couple of plastic bags, but I get why they're in there. I'm sure going forward they could, sorry, I'll stop playing with those because you probably can't hear me. I'm sure going forward they could probably minimise the plastic, but overall, you know, they did try to use cardboard where they could, so that it can be recycled. Obviously the other packaging was card. There was the protective plastic around the outside of the acrylic, and that's obviously completely necessary because otherwise it'll arrive really scratched, just the same as ganache discs. But really good quality. Like I say, sometimes when you order something new, especially when, for me, this is my business, I do the videos for you guys, but I do have my own cake business. That is what I do. Sometimes you order things and they're okay for occasional use, but they're no good for using week in, week out, like I do. You know, making 4, 5, 6 cakes a week. It's got to stand up, and I haven't used it yet, but I do think I'm surrounded by all of the rubbish. I do think that this is going to stand up. I mean, just look how thick that is. I'm trying not to let it fall out. It's so thick. I haven't measured it because I can't be bothered. But and this is even thicker. See that thing that goes in the bottom, even thicker than that. Really good quality. You know, these are going to get used and then washed and then used again, used, washed, used, over and over and over. This is really thick. Again, this is the crumb cutter. You can hear it's really thick. It's sturdy. It's not breaking. And I would definitely, you can get the kit this without this. And you might think, oh, I'm saving myself a few quid, pounds, dollars, whatever currency you're using, dudes, I don't know. And then, you know, you come to do it and you've got to try and get your cake layers that, yeah, are baked 6 inches, but they've got to have the correct crumb edge to fit in here. And they're just, it's going to be a pain if you don't have their crumb cutter, which creates a really nice, if you can see it, I don't know if you can see it, really nice gap. It's sort of pretty much the same as my Pro Foster gives me when I use a ganache plate under my Pro Foster, and that I use them 0.25 inches larger than the cake. So when I'm doing a 6 inch, I'm using a 6.25 inch ganache disc. I do still trim the edges of my cake slightly. This will make things easier. So yeah, I'm really impressed, and I will get a video up later in the week or next week, depending on, oh, the heat. It's so hot here. It's about, I think it's going to be 26 degrees today. And I'm a Brit, and I don't like the heat either. And as a cake maker, I definitely don't like it. So yeah, it's going to depend on the heat, if I can be bothered to fire up the oven and fire it up. Are we in the dark ages? No, we're not. If I can be bothered to turn the oven on and bear the heat while it's on, I will get you a video made as soon as I can face that tragedy. And also I have to turn it on for work anyway. So yeah, really impressed. Let me know if you've got one, if you've tried it, if you're thinking about ordering it. Pop it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and all that jazz. Oh. And if you like seeing my face, probably don't, then I'll show it a little bit more, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes down and we'll go from there. So cheers guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, drop a comment, let me know what you think of it, what you, if you've seen it, if you've heard of it, what you think. Just let me know.